Timothy. Mr. Wood. It's not looking good for you now, is it? Run the clip.
2 minutes. Here in the studio with me is our senior UK correspondent, Seema Katecha. And Seema, just tell us a little more what the Crown prosecution have actually said in the last few minutes.
Yes, right. So, Matthew, as you say, Tim Westwood, 68-year-old, used to be a DJ on One Extra for many, many years. He has now been charged with 9 counts of indecent assault, 2 counts of sexual assault, 4 counts of rape. Now, these relate to non-recent offences between 1983 and 2016 involving 7 women, so they're not recent, and he's going to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on the 11th of November. We can tell you what the CPS say. They say that they've decided to prosecute Tim Westwood for a series of serious offences. Our prosecutors have established that there is sufficient evidence to bring the case to trial and that it is in the public interest to pursue criminal proceedings. The Crown Prosecution Service reminds everyone that criminal proceedings are active and that the defendant has the right to a fair trial. I can bring you a few more details from the Metropolitan Police about these allegations of these offences. He's been charged with the following. In 1983, a 17-year-old girl was indecently assaulted in the Fulham area of London. In 1986, a woman in her 20s was sexually assaulted in the Vauxhall area of London. Between 1995 and 1996, a female between the ages of 17 and 18 was raped in London. It is also alleged that the same woman was sexually assaulted in central London within the same time frame. Between 2000 and 2001, a female between the ages of 17 and 18 was raped and sexually assaulted in London. In 2010, a woman in her 20s was raped in London. In 2010, a woman in her 20s was sexually assaulted in Stroud. In 2016, a woman in her 20s was sexually assaulted in the Finchley area of London. And as I said, these charges relate to charges relate to 7.
So, Mr. Tim Westwood, yeah, the man who used to run the BBC. He was the top dog. He had all the talent from One Extra, that was it. The Westwood show, he was shutting it down. For years, there's been allegations. Nothing was proven. For years, allegations about he like young black girls, young girls. How young, we didn't know. But from what we saw, I just played now in the video, the ages seem to be consistent with about 17, 18-year-olds, you know. So we have to see what happens now. But lock the man up. If he's guilty, lock the man up. But there's been a lot of rumours. He's been dodging and diving. I didn't even think it was going to get to this point. I didn't. Because this guy went to another country, was DJing in another country. He's been dodging. He's been dodging for years. But it's interesting to see. And what I find very interesting about this whole situation is none of the MCs that used to be around him are sticking up for him or saying anything. And I always find that funny. It's not what people say when someone's going through something, it's what people don't say. So like, for example, when Diddy was going through the trial and everything, and people were standing up for Diddy, or a lot of people were talking, I always listen to who isn't saying anything, who's always been in the corner. So like with Westwood, he had a lot of grime MCs that he used to chill with, like Gigs. Him and Gigs were quite close. Like Skepta, Gets, like he had a lot of MCs on his roster. Like he used to have a radio show and he used to have a lot of people there. He used to go to a lot of parties, and there's a lot of people that chilled with Westwood or was around Westwood, and I'm not hearing them say, Westwood didn't do this or da-da-da-da-da. So I just thought that was very interesting. It's not what people say, it's what people don't say. That's what you got to always watch out for. So again, he hasn't been formally charged with anything. It's not like he's been sentenced or anything. He hasn't been sentenced for anything. It's just the first beginning stages of cool. There's been allegations. There's been evidence made, and it's looking like a strong case. So we have to see what happens now. But again, innocent till proven guilty. With this climate of a lot of, people coming out with allegations to try and slander people, we have to wait. We have to wait and see. but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So let's let me know in the comments what you think. But I say if he's guilty, lock the man up, man. Lock the man up. He's been DJing for years. For years. I think he's in the 60s. He look good for 60 though. Like 60 something. Probably touching 70 now. Like, I need to know what his skincare routine is. But let me know in the comments what you think. You know, any females, what you think about this whole situation. Because even there was a Westwood documentary, which was just it was kind of like thrown together a little bit. But if you watch that documentary, let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe.